Hello, welcome to Pick and Boots Vintage. I should be on Facebook and YouTube. Today, what I'm going to do is we are going to introduce the new Iron Orchid Designs or IOD. They have three brand new release transfers today. Before I get started though, I'm going to check my comments. Can somebody please, if you're watching, just say, yes, I can hear you. The store is open and there's people. So I have my headphones in and I'm using them as the microphone. So I want to make sure that you can hear me. So if somebody could give me a thumbs up or yes, I can hear you. Can't hear it? Can you see it? Reload. Yeah. All right. I have my staff helping me to see. You hear me? Yay! Okay, so I know a lot of you will catch us on the replay. It is a Saturday, and many of you have sport events and all kinds of things that you do with your children, or just simply a busy Saturday. So probably, oh, thanks, Kathy and Jeannie. Okay, so the new release by Iron Orchid Designs, they are amazing. I have three new transfers here that I'm going to share with you. I'm going to show you every page and what comes in them. So, hey ML, hey Patsy. All right, so let's get started. The first one, let me pull this up real quick, is, now this is called Imperial, oh gosh, how do we say that again, Anne? Ephemeral Melange. I get tongue twisted sometimes when I have to say a word that I'm not very familiar with. But this one is beautiful. I know. How do you say it again? Ephemeral? Ephemeral. That's it. I knew I practiced it and I practiced it. I get on live and guess what? I just mess it up. Okay, so let me just show you the pages. Here is the front cover. This is the back. So this one contains 8 different sheets and it has all of these designs. Several different fun designs. Now let's go to each page so you can kind of see what they are. Here's page 1. Look at this one. Beautiful pink and reddish roses. And here's the next one. Just imagine all the different things you can create with these beautiful transfers. They are gorgeous. They are bright. And we are going to be creating something after I show you all the transfers. We're going to be creating a project with each one of the new transfers. Also, I'm going to be telling you a way that you can win one of these new transfer books. All right, let's get to the next page. Look at these. Basically, what these are seed packets and vintage seed packets. Look how beautiful they are. There's so much you can do with them. Now, this is a big one. This size on this booklet is actually 8 by 12. So this photo here is one page, which is 8 by 12. And then this one here, look at all these cute little ones. This is an 8 by 12 sheet, but with they're probably, about 2 by 4. They're different sizes, but these would look really cute on little bottles, little clay pots, all different kinds of just little fun, pieces. And then we have another rose and some more seed packets. Look how cute they are. These are perfect time for spring and your spring projects. And then finally we have they're like peaches colored roses and with some words, and so they're super, super cute. So that is the first one. Now the second one we're going to do, this one is called Cheers. So let's take a look at the cheers. I want to see if I can do it with me and the pictures. Let's try it. We're going to go, the picture, where is cheers? I have it on here. There we go. Cheers and me. Let's see. Let's see if I can switch pictures or not. So this is the cover of Cheers, and it's all to do with wine. So you have grapes, you have wine openers, and let's see if I'm probably going to lose it, but let's go ahead and go to yeah, I'm going to lose it. So let's go here. So this is the back cover. You have 8 sheets and you have grapes and just a bunch of, I'm going to show you individual pages, but what's nice about the backs of these pads is there's always a few project ideas on the bottom. So like you can see there's a suitcase and buffet and just some wall art that they used when they created this transfer. Let's get a closer look at all the pages. So here's page 1. So there's a fun saying there, and then looks like some vintage wine bottle stickers, and then everything you need to open your wine. All different versions of corkscrews and some different corks. Then we have wine glasses and drips of wine, and underneath all of the glasses of wine, it actually tells you what the different style of glass, or the wine glass it is, and there's 2 pages of that. Now this one's bigger than the last one we just saw. The Melange one was 8 by 12. This packet is 12 by 16, so these are much bigger. And then of course we have some grapes, because you can't have wine without grapes. And we have a few more they look like wine bottle transfers, and another one of these. So there are 8 pages also in this one. So this cheers one, you can make all kinds of, if you're a wine drinker, this is for you, because we're going to create something in a little bit that is going to be fun, which you can create your own version of it, but it's perfect for wine lovers. Okay, now I really, really, really like this next one. I love it. It's different. IOD is typical for having a lot of flowers and florals, and this is not. So this one's called Desperado. This one is fun, and I have a fun project we're gonna do real quick with this one too, but I just want to show you all the pages first. And let's start with the cover of Desperado. Let's see, here it is. Now look, doesn't this one look fun? You got buffalo, you got cactus, you got roses, you got all kinds of things going on here. All right, let's look to the back cover. Now this one again has 8 sheets. So yeah, it shows you on the back of it all the different 8 sheets, and then the very bottom you got examples of what the Iron Orchid tribe has made with them. So let's look at the individual pages. So we'll start with this. I love these guys. So you have a nice saying and 2 different buffaloes. And there's a signature there. I'm not exactly sure what that says, but I will find out. Next, we have, I'm going to split the screen so we can do this together. We have 2 pages. It's they go together, and this makes a big, huge sign. You can put it on a piece of furniture, but look at this skull. It's with a bunch of words behind it. It's beautiful, and I cannot wait to create with this one. And then we have 2 pages of, let me see if I can do this, of just some lines so you can create. These are very Southwestern. They go with the whole buffalo cactus theme. Next we have, we have some more roses. Now these are black and white, so you can use, paint to fill in them. You can use markers. You can leave them the way they are, but they're beautiful and they're very versatile. I saw that one of the, I wish I remember who it was, but on the Iron Orchids page, somebody did the skull and they put one of the roses on the skull, and it looked really, really cute. So check that out for sure. And we have Banjo and Little Stevie and the Merchant. So this is a whole page. And then finally, the last page of this one's fun. Look at this one. All different types of cactuses. So these are all of the different new transfers by Iron Orchid Designs. Let me just put this up real quick if I can. I need to put my glasses on because I'm over a certain age and I need to be able to see. Okay, so you can order them here at pbvintage.com. That is my website, and they are on there. You can come by the store. We have them here. I am in the works of planning a workshop for locals with this one. There's so much we can do with this one, Melange. I'm just going to call it Melange because I'm getting tongue-tied on the first word for some reason. But let's go ahead and create 3 quick projects using each one of these. So we're going to start with the Melange one first. And I have just some thrifted items. This is a glass jewelry box. Let me see if I can open it. Oops, wrong way. It just opens like this, see-through, but how cute would one of these be on here? Now, You could put it on the top, you could put it on the side, or what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put it on the bottom, so when you look through, you can see it. And I might put something on the side, but we'll see. I was playing with these yesterday, and I think the best choice is going to be this one here. Now, so what I'm just going to do, I'm just going to tear it out. The new format, I love that they came up with the booklets. They've been doing this for a while now. They used to come on rolls, and they're not as easily to use as the pages. What I'm going to simply do is I'm just going to put it here. There we go. And I can just kind of line it up where what I want to show through, because this is glass. What is really nice is that these have gridded. Thanks, Liz. They're gridded, so you can actually measure. When I say that is, I'm just going to show you real quick here on this one. So see how they have grids? So you can actually, you know where to cut. So when I put this over, I can actually measure based on the grids. So that is a super nice feature. So I'm going to line it up. And I do want the words to show through. So I'm going to cut it about right on that grid line. So I simply just take my scissors. I'm cutting just above the grid line as straight as possible. That way I know it's going to fit inside. This might be a little awkward, so I'm just going to make sure that I'm just going to take the chain off. Every transfer book comes with the transfer tool, just a plastic, kind of like a, what's it called? The little wood sticks that you use. I'm sorry. So all you do is simply pull it off of the white backing. Tongue depressor. That's the word I was looking for. And I'm going to stick it. Well, it doesn't quite fit because of the sides. So I'm just going to quickly cut off just the edges where there is no transfer, just to make sure that it fits perfectly in this glass trinket box. So I'm going to stick it right here. Now that it is in the transfer is in the box, I'm just going to push lightly with my fingers to make sure that it's in place and where I want it to be. And now I'm going to take my little transfer tool and I'm just going to slightly rub just to make sure it's going to stick. Now remember, if you're just tuning in, Iron Orchid Designs is giving away one of each of these new transfers. And I'm going to tell you in just a little bit how you can try to win one of these. All right, let's see if I can get this. Actually, let me give you a close-up view. Let me just do this. So here it is. I've been rubbing it on. Look how pretty that is. Okay. See if I can grab the corner. Now, when I pick it up, it releases the transfer onto your project. If for some reason some of it stays on the paper, you just simply lay it back down and rub a little bit more. But these have come a long way and they're so easy to use that you don't even have to push that hard. I remember the first time I used transfers, it was years ago, and you had to really, really rub. But these are so, oops. Of course, now that I say that, I have one little place that's not sticking. It's only around the edges because that's where I didn't get a good rub when I was putting this on first. All right, there we go. And another quick tip is if you pick it up and you use your transfer tool, it helps release it. Almost there. I just want to make sure that it gets every little piece. I don't want any part of the rose to not stick. Oops. Right along the edge. I just want to make sure I get that. Ta-da! Ooh, okay. What do you think? So when you close the box, you can actually see through and you can see the beautiful transfer. Now, if I wanted to put some trinkets in here, I would just simply give it a light clear coat just to make sure the transfer doesn't come off. But I just love it. What do you think? Yeah! So that is project 1 with the Ephemeral Melange. And I know I didn't say that right, but I will practice. All right, so I'm going to put that to the side. I'm going to put the chain back in. And actually, let me give you a close-up of this. Let's take a peek real quick. This one. So here we go. So when you open it up, you have this beautiful transfer. There we go. All right. So that's one project with the new transfers. And there are several other pages in here. So I can make so many different projects with just this booklet. And I still have the rose from the bottom of the page that I cut off, and I can use this for another thing. So we're just going to go ahead and set this aside. Oh, Jeannie, you're going to love this one. Has your name all over it. All right. So next, we're going to do the cheers one. That's the wine. So I just need to move this over here and I need to bring something up. So it's a little bit big. Let me just move this to the side. All right. So I just found this at a garage sale, and it's a mirror with chalkboards on the side. I think I paid maybe $10 for it. And I didn't really know what I was going to do with it, but I knew it needed something. Well, this wine transfer is going to be perfect because this is a perfect piece to put your wine list. So with the chalkboard and then the glass. So I'm going to show you what sheets I'm going to use. First of all, we're going to do some grapes because grapes and wine obviously go hand in hand because you can't really have wine without grapes. So take that out. But I also I want to use the big wine bottle. I think it's the last, no, where did it go? Da-da-da. Here it is. This one. I showed you this one, and let me pull it up just so you can see a closer look at it. So it has the anatomy of a wine bottle. How cool is that? It's got where it says number 1, it has the mouth, the closure, the lip, the capsule, the finish, the neck, shoulder, everything and more than you ever wanted to know about a wine bottle. So we're going to use this on here, and then we're going to just put some grapes around the edges. And oh, and look down here. It gives you a little bit of history about the anatomy of a wine bottle. So for all you wine drinkers out there, this is perfect for you. All right, so I'm going to line it up at the bottom because I might paint on here wine list, but not today. But I just want to show you how easy these go on. So I'm going to put it right here. Hopefully that's pretty center. Again, I'm just going to give the whole thing just a nice rub before, just to make sure it's in place and where I want it. And let me just give you another view. I want to give you this view here. So here it is. I apologize about my ring light. It is glaring, but see how cute this is? So that's going to go right there. All right, so let's just give it a nice rub. Oops. This would make a great decoration if you have a bar in your house or near your wine section. Even if you're not a wine drinker, it's still really cute to be by your bar, especially if you have friends over who are wine drinkers. Oops. Okay, so I'm going to start at the top, and I'm going to just start peeling it off, and rubbing as I go just to make sure it's all releasing nice, and I don't have any parts that are sticking. I just need to get my glasses on so I can see. I love this. I am a wine drinker, not solely wine, but I do like my red wine. So this might end up in my home. Oops. Oh, it's looking good. I will take pictures and I will post them on my Facebook page of the finished project so you can see exactly. Like, because this one will obviously look better hanging up on the wall than laying down here. Oh, it's coming off so nice. I'm just going to go a little bit slower because the very bottom has a lot of words and I don't want to mess up the words. Again, though, if you do start to pull it up and there's a part left on a transfer, you just simply put it back down and rub it on. Like there's this one part of this line that just doesn't want to go on. Oh well. All right. Oh, the O. Okay, once over. Oh, there we go. Ta-da! Yes, it is looking fantastic. Let me just show you. I'll try to do it without getting most of the ring light in, but see how that looks. And it will look different without that light blaring on it, but you can see the words. Look at how cute that is. Okay, so now we're going to add just a little bit more to it. I want to put some grapes sporadically around. So I like these little purple ones. It will probably just stick it. I'm going to put it right here in the middle where it can go like that. Can you see that on the screen? Now I'm going to pull this back. So I'm going to put it right here. Now I just need to find where I put my little rub tool. I had two of them. Oh, here it is. I found it. Okay, so some of it is actually going to go on the mirror and on the chalkboard, which is okay. So I'm going to just peel the backing off. And we'll rub that on. Put it in place. Okay. I'm going to start in the area that's raised because where the glass and the chalkboard are, they're lower. So I want to make sure I get a good adhesion first on the elevated parts because the other parts I'm going to have to wrap. But I want to make sure I have the top part ready first. All right, let's see. It's coming off easily. Now, where my edges are, I'm just going to kind of push in a little bit and then start rubbing. Okay, now I'm going to do the leaf over here. The edges won't be perfect, but it'll be close. Nobody's going to go up and inspect it, or at least I don't think. All right, let's just get the sides. Ta-da. Oh, it's so cute. All right, let me give you a close-up of that. Hey, how are you? Okay, so this is where we put the grapes. And it's part of it's on the mirror and then part of it's on the wood. So that is with the bottle. Okay, so I'm going to stop with this one right now. I will be adding a little bit more grapes on this project, but you'll see that when I post the pictures because we still have one more transfer book to get to. This one is going to be probably my favorite one. So let me just put this to the side. Now this one, remember the Desperado has the buffalo, the cactuses. cacti, and we're going to be putting it on a suitcase. I have a plan of what I want to do. So let me just stick these to the side. Now these are really fun, these transfer books, because you can cut and put together the different parts that you want. You don't have to keep the sheets in the order or the way they're laid out. So you can make it yours in any way you want to. What I want to use is cactus, and definitely need to use, where are my buffalo at? There they are. Oh my gosh, buffalo. And I'm definitely going to use this saying. I know you can't read it, so I'll read it for you. It says, do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail, by Emerson. So I'm definitely going to put that on here. It's perfect for a suitcase. And then I am going to choose which buffalo I want to put on it. And I also want to do a cactus, but also I definitely want to use some of these. I'm not exactly sure which ones yet. You don't have to use all of them. You can simply just cut out the one you want. So we're just going to build and create and see what we come up with. So let's start first with, I'm going to put this down here. This is the saying, do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. I love that. All right. So we're going to put this right about, I'm going to off center it because I want to be able to have some of those stripes over here. So I don't want the stripes to go over the words. So I'm simply putting it on here, and now I'm just going to rub it on. All right. So this is not quite as hard as a mirror or the glass rubbing on. It has a little bit of give to it. So I'm just going to push a little bit harder, but it is transferring just perfect. And I'm just going to go slow to make sure that I get all my letters in every part of them. Yeah, you can see that. So if you guys are interested in these transfers, again, they're on my website. You can come in the store and buy them. Iron Orchid Designs is giving them away, and I'm going to tell you about that as soon as we get done with this buffalo suitcase. And we're going to be doing classes for sure. So if you're interested in doing classes, make sure you follow us on our Facebook page. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you follow us on Facebook, because that's where we're going to have all the information. Okay, oops, a little part of the E. Yep. Can you see that? Looks looking good. I'll get a close-up in a minute after I get all this off. So if you lift and rub at the same time, it helps release. I'm just going to actually cut part of this. Oh, there we go. Now, which buffalo should I use? Well, I'm doing that. Comment which one. Should I use the big one or the little guy? Oops. All right. Come on, G. So if you've been watching, you've seen the 3 new transfers. Comment which one you think is your favorite. Do you like the Desperado, the one I'm using now with the buffalo and the cactus? Or are you more the wine with the cheers one? Or are you more the spring flowers with the melange one? There we go. I love it. Okay, so let me get you close up. Hey, thanks. Look at that. I don't know how your comment came up on the screen like that, but I love it. Okay, let's see. Here is, let me just show you. Look at that. See how cute that came out? So this is just part of the suitcase. We're going to go ahead and we're going to finish the rest of it. I just wanted to give you a quick peek at how it's turning out. All right, did anybody comment on, let's see, where are my comments? Nope. So I'm going to go ahead and, hey, my daughter's here. Hi, Boo Bear. So I'm going to go with the small one because I want it, well, no. Which one should I use? Guys, which one should I use here? The big buffalo or the little one? I'm thinking the big one and put a cactus here. I'm going to go with the big one. I totally changed it because yesterday when I was laying it out, I was going to use the little one. What do you think, Liz? Yeah, let's go big or go home, right? Ray, is it already noon? Ray, is it already noon? Oh, okay. Well, I'll be done in a little bit, sweetheart. Okay, so I'm going to put Mr. Buffalo on here. And we're going to put a cactus somewhere, but we're going to worry about that after we get a buffalo on. So I'm just wondering if I should center it or off center. Let me just show you what we're working with here. So here he is. Maybe we won't even be putting the cactus on here. I don't know if it's going to need it, but let's put a buffalo on. So that's what's nice. You can layer and create. So let me take off the backing and I'm going to put him right above. All right, now let's rub Mr. Buffalo on. Rayleigh, you want to take this suitcase back to college with you? All right. I'm trying to make sure I give it a once over, and then I'm going to lift the paper and release the design. We got like excitement going on in the background. Oh. So I'm going to lift, rub, and release. Oh, it's coming off so nice. Oh. Oh, part of his beard. Let me get that. Very happy so far. Look. Ta-da! Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're just going to add a little design to it, and that we're going to do by using these. So now I just need to kind of decide which pattern or which two patterns I want to have and have a stripe going down the side. I can have 1, 3, or I can use all of them, which I think would be too much. Let's see. I really like this one here. I like this one. So we're going to do that one. And I think I like the stripe too. Maybe we'll do and what's nice is it's 2 pages of the same design. So like this doesn't quite reach the end of the suitcase, but I can cut part of it off to finish it off. So let's go ahead and let's start with this. And let's see what it looks like. I'm just going to cut right down the line. Again, these all have nice grid lines, so you know exactly how to cut straight or to measure properly. So let's do, I'm just going to put it actually right in the middle. It doesn't look too bad. Oops, now my husband's calling. Ray, tell your dad what I'm doing, please. He keeps calling. All right, so we're going to put it here. All right, we'll line it up right here. And let's give it a nice rub down. Okay, so now let's lift and release. This one's coming off super easy. Now this design is already pre-distressed, so if a little bit doesn't come off, it's okay, but it all is coming off beautifully. You guys want to put back on Alexa? There we go. So let me just show you what it's looking like so far. Now, I am going to put the piece right here because I think it needs to go all the way down. So let me just go ahead and cut that section off. I'm going to need, let's see, how many squares? That's what's so nice about this grid. I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and cut. Really, go put Alexa on, please. All right. So now I just have this little piece. I'm going to put it here. I'm going to line it up and rub it on. All right. Got it right here on the lip. Let's go. Okay, there we go. All there. All right, so what do you think? All right, so I really think we do need the cactus. I need a cactus. So the cactus is going to be the last thing we're going to put on here, and then I'm going to tell you how you can try to earn or win a free transfer book from IOD. Where did my cactuses go? Here they are. All right, so let me just see. I like this guy here. Even though I could put a big one, I think that's too big. I like this one. So we're gonna use this one real quick. I don't know how to get her comment off of there. So let's, oh look, you can just do it by, oh hello hey Krista from Germany. I just learned something new on my live. How to get comments on the screen. Pretty cool. Oh, the big one. Thanks, Colleen. Yes, we chose the big one. Looks good, right? The suitcase is a pretty smooth surface. Yes. That's a question. See? Oh, I love it. Okay, so let's take that down. So now I'm thinking the cactus right about here. So let me go ahead and set that down. Rub it on, and then we will be done. Okay. Like I said, you can have so much fun with these transfers. You cut, mix and match whatever parts you want. And there are still several pieces left of this transfer that I didn't even use. There's the flowers, the band one with the banjo, and there's still 6 more cactuses. There's roses. Okay. And look how easy that came off. All right. Yes. I love it. What do you think? Okay, so this was the Desperado. This is from the new release of the Iron Orchid Designs. You can find them. Here's a question. You can find them on my webpage, or you can find them on, oh, that's only going to YouTube. That question is not coming up on the screen. Maybe it is on Facebook. I'm not sure. But lost my train of thought. This is Desperado. To earn a free, or for a chance to win a free transfer from Iron Orchid Designs. I have shared the link on my Facebook page. You can find the information there, or you can go to the IOD Facebook page. You simply just enter your name and click like and a few other things, and you can possibly win. They are going to give away one of each. So make sure you enter because these are fantastic. And if you don't win, we have plenty here at the shop. So anyway, I want to thank you for joining me today, and happy creating. And these are a lot of fun. There's 3 of them, brand new winter release by the Iron Orchid Designs.